Simple Reflection is a 2-product, well now 3-product. We have a simple disinfectant now with the whole COVID thing. It's a hospital grade disinfectant, but primarily what I want to talk about is the 2 cleaning products that we have. Simple Reflection Cleaner, Simple Reflection Bug and Streak Remover. Next slide, please. Okay, Simple Reflection versus water-based cleaners on the molecular level. Okay, so without becoming a chemist here, because I'm not one, we can all figure out I'm not that smart. But water-based cleansers, water in general, has a large molecule. Okay? Simple Reflections is a polymer-based, 100% polymer-based product. It has a very small molecule. So when you are using products that are water-based, that molecule does not get down into the pore of the surface. It cannot push that contaminant out of the pore. It just covers it on the surface level, is all it's doing. What Simple Reflection does, it goes into the pores. It's so tiny, it goes into the pore, and it pushes all the contaminants out to the surface, and it creates something called a negative static charge. Our polymer is a negative static charge. So what that means is once it pushed all that out of the pores, it dried and filled in that pore. The second coat that you apply, you basically applied a sheet of polymer over top of any surface. We use this on everything. Once you put multiple coats on there, all you're doing is building layers and you're getting slicker and slicker and slicker, okay? The polymer, Simple Reflection here, negative static. Okay, so on the negative static, what that means is we all live in campgrounds, okay? Dust particles are flying everywhere. We see them when the sun shines through, you see them floating around. So I apply this on my wood, all my wood in the DRV, I apply it to all my Landwright furnitures and everything. What it does is when these dust particles are floating around, when it approaches that wood has a negative charge on it. It shoves that dust particle back away. On the outside of your paint, what it's doing is when you apply it, it's trying to push it out. Our towels are a regular positive static charge. So between that negative static charge and the positive charge, it pulls the dirt and everything right off of your finish onto the towel. You rotate that towel over and you wipe it off with the backside. That's your second coat. And then I like to follow up with one more coat and your hand just falls right off. It's so slick. It's filled it in, it's protected it. Now what happens now is any future dirt and grime that happens on it, it's sitting on the polymer layer. You no longer have anything in your clear coat. Your clear coat is clean and clear, and each time that you go in and clean your rig or dust your rig down, you're actually pulling the contaminants off that layer of polymer and you're applying another fresh coat of polymer on top of what you've already applied. All right? It's plant-based, biodegradable, eco-friendly product, and there's no toxins whatsoever. Okay? This product right here will not kill you. This is the only product I have ever seen at an RV show that does not have a warning label. No warning labels. It's plant-based. Everything is eco, biodegradable, plant-based. Okay? It smells like bubble gum. Tastes like bubble gum. Okay? It's plant-based. If you over. Okay. This product is not going to kill you. Your dog can get a hold of that entire bottle. They're going to have super slick poop. But they are not going to die. You can use this on your countertops, your microwave inside and out, your refrigerator. Okay. We put this in our microwave. When food splatters, all we do is take a wet cloth and we wipe the inside of the microwave down. It comes right off and it dries crystal clear like we put a fresh coat on there. It's not going to kill you. Yes, sir.
What if you have wax on?
Okay, so what this product is designed to do, it removes wax. It removes wax residue on blacks and everything else. Again, the product goes down into the pores where that wax is, and it pushes it out to the surface for the towel to pick it up and replaces it. I will never put wax on an RV ever again, now that I know more about waxes and the difference in cars and RVs. We have a tremendous amount of surface area and a tremendous amount of heat, okay? If you guys remember the old motorhomes and coaches, they all had that etching and cracks all in them on the gel coats and stuff, and it looks awful. Waxes back in the day, we were taught to put a lot of product on, we were told to wax it all in, But what we've actually done was we trapped the heat into there. The paint cannot breathe. So the surface gets extremely hot and it cracks. Thermal etching is a word I've learned recently. Thermal etching. It cracks and it makes all these little microscopic little lines and etching marks all over the paint. What Simple Reflection does, it's breathable. It allows every single surface to breathe and cure still. You can go get your Corvette painted today. They give it to you tomorrow. They tell you no waxes for 6 months. Let the paint cure. You can put Simple Reflection on tomorrow. That paint is going to breathe and that paint will cure just fine. Simple Reflections can be used and it looks awesome on top of a ceramic coating. The ceramic coating is like a shell. Simple Reflection just gives it the pop and the shine, and it's just amazing, and it keeps the dirt off the car or the rig. We won't talk about ceramic coatings. Very, very, very expensive. I charge $60 a foot to do an RV ceramic coating, and there are people with Krivos and Newells that pay me to do it. So it's very, very expensive. Okay. Breathable, safe on all surfaces. You can use this 2 products on everything you can think of. Your chairs, your couches, woodwork. There's no need to have any other product except for one in my household. All we have is Simple Reflection, and we have one cleaning solution that has bleach in it if we're dealing with chicken or meat, okay? And we'll sterilize the area with bleach, and then we clean with this as normal. Safe on, we never use wax again, the only products. Okay, next, please. Eco-friendly, we talked about that. Serious service, brilliant shine. Okay, it provides 12 months of UV protection. If you never put another coat on there, you're protected for 12 months. It removes old wax residue, restores your black surfaces. It works on any surface. Stainless appliances. If you have used commercial products in your stainless steel refrigerator, I want you to take bug and streak remover, which is the blue, which is this here. We have a blue label and a green label. Cleaner, Protectant, bug and streak. I want you to take the bug and streak and I want you to clean all your stainless steel appliances, get all that commercial oily stuff off of it. It's going to streak really bad, okay? As soon as it's dry, I want you to put 2 coats of Simple Reflection on it and you're going to be amazed. It's amazing. You can't fingerprint it. It's going to hold up. It's going to shine. If you do have a child or a dog who puts his nose on it, it is going to leave a mark. But it's sitting on the polymer. All you have to do is take a wet washcloth, wipe it right off. You don't even have to wipe the excess water off. And most people say, well, that's going to streak in when it dries. No, it's going to dry crystal clear. Or you can go ahead and grab a bottle, spray it, wipe the smudge off, and now you just added another layer of protection. You want as many layers as you can get on here, okay? It's only going to protect. We talked about woodwork, granite, countertops, mirrors. Okay, bathroom mirrors. How many of you guys have elites with the window silks? Okay, the number 1 complaint I hear with window silks, when it rains, you can't see out of it. Our product, you spray it heavily on your window, you dry it off, it repels the water from getting into the holes of the window silks, and you can see out of your window and you're elite with our product when it rains, okay? Storage like services, woodwork, TVs, leather, vinyl, glass, computers, tablets, eyeglasses, etc., etc. Okay, next slide.